What a week we just had for our Marauders. They've been making statements all across the board from the basketball team, showing why they're a top 5 team in the state of New Jersey with a couple of dominant victories, including a blowout one against the then number 5 team in the state in Ramapo at their New Year's jump off. The wrestling team opened up their home campaign with a dual meet between the number 3 and number 4 teams in the state. And the swimming, bowling, and fencing teams continue their top 21 in the state of New Jersey with victories of their own. We got a lot to talk about, so let's talk some prep athletics.
Drive, high arcing floater too strong, rebound tapped around, the three to win the game, no good, and Prep survives. The Marauders have won their first sectional championship since 2014.
2-2 is in the air to right field, going back is in front, he makes the play, and St. Peter's Prep retains its glory on the diamond. The Marauders are your 2023 Hudson County Tournament champions.
2 seconds left, cleared aside by Kirk, and we have a final. St. Peter's Prep, the kings of Hudson County, for the first time since 2019. Downfield, Sayuo battling Lois. Sayuo onside. Sayuo delivers for St. Peter.
Here's Jude with 9, with 8, with 7. Sargent, score! Fake, pass, complete to Reese. That's gonna be the first down. That's gonna do it.
Welcome everyone to episode number 139, sponsored as always by our good friends over on Patreon. Yes, we have a lucky 18 members on our Patreon platform so far, including John Johnson, Susan Ballman, and Eric Zabrowski, who have subscribed. And we would love to have your support of the program by signing up today at patreon.com/State of the Marauders. It's only $2 a month. You even get a full 7-day free trial once you sign up. You get live updates right from your phone on any game or match we are covering. This podcast in video form right to your phone, and before anybody else gets it. Okay, it's usually the day before or the night before. And much, much more. So again, make sure you sign up today at patreon.com/State of the Marauders. Well, welcome everyone. I am your host for this podcast once again, Renan Rodriguez of the class of 2010. Let's get right into our news of the week, which always is going to be sponsored by our friends over at the State of the Marauder Sports Reporters Club. So, Ben, tell the viewers what they need to know about the State of the Marauders Sports Reporters Club.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ben Novosioluk, class of 2024, and I'm the president of the State of the Marauders Sports Reporters Club. If you're interested in sports media and prep athletics, this is the perfect club for you. Stay tuned for the morning announcements and activities fair once school begins for news on how to join.
Thank you to Ben for that announcement. Again, if you're a student currently at St. Peter's Prep or even a prospective student looking to know more about sports media and broadcasting, join the State of the Marauders Sports Reporters Club. We'll be meeting every E-Day, which will be having a meeting on Tuesday this week, which will talk about everything that's going on in the sports world and other events that will be happening throughout the week. So now, let's talk about the news of the week. And starting off first with the news of the week, we got our number 4 basketball Marauders with 3 huge wins on the week. Ladies and gentlemen, talk about making a statement. They are now 8-0 on the year. They have 3 big wins, including the first one on New Year's Day against Ramapo. Paint Seals of Princeton Comet. Big showdown at Patterson Kennedy High School. And the Marauders, with Nico Pena and company, just making a statement on why they were a top 5 team, because he was the game MVP. Nico Pena was 23 points, 5 rebounds. Payne Miller, 15 points, 5 assists, 4 steals. Richie Wilson, 13 points, 2 rebounds. Mason Santiago, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals. 4 Marauders in double figures. They would win that matchup 73-46, almost winning by 30 points. That was statement. I mean, the suffocating defense on this Marauder team, which is too much for Payne Steele's hand. Going into that fourth quarter, I believe he only had 4 or 6 points. So shout out to Nico Pena and the rest of the defense for locking him down. And again, shout out to head coach Alex Mirabal for that game plan. It was really very good game plan against Ramapo that allowed the Marauders to get the victory there. Now we turn our attention to North Star Academy in Newark. And again, another 30-point victory for the Marauders, 66-34, your final. Payne Miller, 14 points to lead the way. Richie Rosa with 11. Nico Pena, Austin Spencer with 9 points. It could have been another 4 Marauder figure of double figures. Will Higgs, 8 points off the bench as well. It's nice to see the big man stepping up for the Marauders as well on that one. So, the Marauders will go 7-0 before taking on Lincoln in a Hudson County matchup live on D1 Media Pro. And we had 2 of our students, Jackson Briamonte and Sawyer Briamonte, doing a live stream with Hudson Pritchard on computer and Henry Basketball on camera. So it was a student-led production. So let's take a look at the highlights. Some St. Peter's prep against Lincoln.
And welcome back to the barn, where the number 4 ranked team in the state, St. Peter's Prep Marauders, will take on the Lincoln Lions. Ball. Back to Taylor. Taylor. Great putback by Nico Pena. Another putback there for the Marauders, showing they have each other's backs so far. That's a steal by Pena. Pena. Wide open Pena.
Great aggression there by Nico Pena.
And he gets the bucket. Timeout by Lincoln. Santa Brina. Great steal by Nico Pena, and he's off. And it's good. 15-2 for the Marauders.
Nico Pena looking good already.
It's the second steal of the game. That's the thing. He's coming out doing what he always does.
Yeah.
Threat on both sides of the ball, any aspect of the game.
Yeah, a lot of pressure there by the Marauders on the inbound.
Great steal there by Chaz Miner. Over to Derek Gomez. Back to Miner. Great offense there by the Marauders.
Great play by Derek. He mishandled it, but then got control and gave it over to Miner.
Gives him the ball. He doesn't know what to do here. That's a great steal by Porch. Porch up to Rosa. Rosa. It's good. 20-2 for the Marauders, as they seem to be running away with it in this first quarter. Porch gets a hand on it. Stolen by Porch. Porch to Rosa. Rosa back to Porch.
Wow.
And it's good. 22-2.
Little flashy pass there by Richie Rosa getting Porch.
And Lincoln will call a time. Gomez to Cologne. To Gomez. Will Higgs to Maynor.
What a pass.
Maynor with the ball. Good take by Chaz Maynor.
Great pass and great finish there by the Marauders.
Great ball movement by Maynor. Maynor back to Cologne. Back to Gomez. Great cut there by Gomez. Great ball movement by the Marauders.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Just another possession with amazing ball movement.
Really keeping this Lincoln defense on their feet. And right to Cologne. Cologne wide open for 3. It's good.
Bang. What a shot from Elijah Cologne.
29-4 for this Marauder team. They seem to be running away with it just early into this second quarter. And right back to Porch. To Cologne. To Higgs. Higgs with the ball into Taylor. Good take there by Jordan Taylor.
Great job using his body there for the layup.
Another great offensive possession for the Marauders. Something that I've noticed so far in this game is the Marauders are barely utilizing the 3. They're using great ball movement to, get the wide open man down low, and they're capitalizing on that.
Yeah, for sure. Just a little old style ball, just finding the easy way.
And right to Porch. Taylor to Gomez. Gomez was up with it and 1.
Wow, great job getting underneath and recentering himself to get that bucket.
What a take there by Derek Gomez. Gibson looking what to do with it here. That's a steal. Marauder ball to Enright. Enright, it's good.
Lorenzo Enright, great play getting down the court and getting that layup.
Porch covering him. Williams looking through and a steal by Porch. Fast break. It's good.
Wow.
Eric Porch. The steal to the fast break layup, and it's now 37-6. St. Peter's Prep Marauders with just about a minute to go in this first half.
Yeah, a little sneaky steal there by Porch to get a nice bucket.
Alone to Enright. Enright for three. It's good.
Dang.
7 points now for Lorenzo Enright. Having a great day. 44-6 for the Marauders.
Great shot from the corner there by Enright.
He was wide open on that one.
Yeah.
Gomez gets it back. It's good.
Great aggression there by Gomez, not giving up on the play after a little bit of a forced pass, but he got it right back and got the layup.
Great ball movement by the Marauders. Really took their time on that possession, which led to a good basket there by Derek Gomez. Back to Gibson. And that's a steal for the Marauders. Cologne in fast break. It's good.
Great job there by Cologne. And a great pass from Porch.
48-8 now for the Marauders, just running up that steal total. Enright with the ball. Enright to Porch. Porch for three. It's good. Wide open, Eric Porch hits the three. 51-8 Marauders.
Great shot by Porch. Had a lot of confidence in that shot.
They are running away with this game right now. Lincoln does not know what to do. Enright to Porch. Porch to Gomez to Enright. Wide open. And that's a rebound by Gomez. Good putback by Gomez. 53-8.
Great fight there by Eric Gomez to get another layup.
The Marauders with these second chance buckets have been amazing today. Yeah. Second chance, they're right there, right place, right time, and they're always getting it. To George. To Ferdinand. To three. It's good. 56-9 for the Marauders off the three from
Nick Ferdinand there. Great shot.
Looking where to go with it. Decides to go to George. Over to Ferdinand. Back to George. Into Olubabola. Good take by Olubabola. And it's now 58-9 for the Marauders.
Great pass there from freshman Avery George to Emmanuel Olubabola for the finish.
Turnover number 32. Another steal for the Marauders. George to Ferdinand. To George. Into Olubabola. To George. Takes it in. To Jensen. Great ball movement there by the Marauders. Great assist by Avery George to Dylan Jensen. The Marauders now lead 60-9.
Complete game there by the Marauders.
And that's the final from the barn. 60-9.
I mean, 60-9. Talk about a statement, ladies and gentlemen. That was crazy. The whole Marauder team had an impact in this one, led by Derek Gomez and Eric Porch combining 8 points each. Lorenzo Enright, Nico Pena, Eli Cologne, 7 points each. And as I talked about, everyone on the team, minus George Ventura, not active due to injury, everyone had a stat. Everyone was a stat count. The box score was yay long. So, Marauders now 8-0. And after this game, we talked with senior captain Lorenzo Enright as he met up with Jax Briamonte and Soy Briamonte on D1 Media Pro. So, guys, let's take it away.
Lorenzo Enright, how are you doing?
Good, how about you? You know, great game. Everyone played, and you can't complain, you know?
Yeah.
So, we have a few questions for you. First off, how does it feel to get another win at the barn? How is the team feeling after this game?
So, like, we just kind of, Coach Mirabel told us, like, we got to stick together, stay unified. He said a lot of guys are going to play today. Like, we had a great practice yesterday, played a lot. He said we got to just get extra reps because, like, the storm is coming. Like, we have a lot of big games coming up. And, like, even Dickinson, like, this is a tough matchup. And then we got Benedict's, you know. So we got a big road ahead, you know. We got to just stay locked in, keep going hard in practice, keep moving the ball, trust each other, all that.
Some great games ahead of you. This is definitely a good game to, you know, get everyone out there, get everyone good feel for the game, just have a good mindset going forward.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, big thing for you today, you had your first buckets of the season. How does it feel getting those here at the barn?
You know, it feels great. I mean, I missed like 3 threes, so I'm not like too excited. But you know, I had to go one in rhythm, and then I had a floater layup. But you know, I'm happy. Like a lot of guys got to score. You know, move the ball, and no one was too selfish today. We kind of just locked in on defense and did what we had to do.
For sure. You said Benedict's.
Yeah.
That's a tough component. So how do you feel about that game specifically?
Okay, so I mean, we focused on Dickinson, and then after that, it's like some serious prep. Like the practice beforehand is going to be really intense. We're probably going to watch a lot of film because that's what we do. Lock in on that, go through the scout, and make sure we just stay in shape. Keep getting reps up, and basically that's it.
For
like
sure.
The usual.
So last question here. What are your predictions for the rest of the season going down the line?
Rest of the season, well, there's some unforeseen things that can happen. You never know.
Yeah.
But I expect us to keep playing hard, and if we do that, and we make shots, and I think we're gonna be great. We start off great, undefeated. We gotta just keep this this ship going.
For sure. Great game. Congratulations. Great win.
Thank you.
Hope to see you again soon.
Of course.
Thank you to Jackson Sawyer and, of course, to Lorenzo Enray for coming on and talking with the guys about that game against Lincoln. Again, as you mentioned, it's going to be tough sledding coming up for your Marauders. They got a couple big games this week. They take on Dickinson at the Barn first, Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Then they go to the road. They take on number 6 St. Benedict's. That's going to be top 10 matchup. I think it's going to be at that game. It's going to be fantastic. Both of those games will be on D1 Media Pro, right? I believe Jackson will be calling that game on Tuesday, and then Kevin Conley and I will be calling that game Thursday. Then the Marauders go on the road to Remsen Fairhaven on Saturday. Okay. In other news, the bowling team gets a 7-0 victory over beloved Charter, and they are now 8-0 on the year. And again, dominant 7-0 sweep. Andrew Diaz with a 689, Rocco Barone with a 619, Xavier Muniz 615. Again, basketball undefeated, bowling undefeated as well. And they're going to take on a tough McNair squad today. I'll be covering that matchup live on the SOT Marauders Instagram and all the social medias. So tune in for that. It's going to be a good contest at Hudson Lanes. We might first other bowling match to cover. So I'm excited to do that. And then they end the week by taking on Schneider on Wednesday. All right. Moving on. For our news for the week, the hockey team. Another tough loss. They are now 1-7 on the year. They fell to number 14, Pope John, 6-2. Tommy Appalachian with a 2.9 goal and assist. Brandon Laraga with a goal. VJ Vinton with an assist. And both goalies played in this one. Connor Forhaus with 15 saves. Robert Mafia with 16 saves. And the road's all going to get tougher because they're taking on number 2 St. Augustine on Wednesday. But then they come back home taking on Paul the 6th on Thursday at Barnabas. And Marauders, it's been tough. It's been tough for the hockey team this year. Hopefully that game Thursday could spark some confidence in them. It's going to be tough against St. Augustine. I know they lost to Adobe badly the other day, but those are 2 great programs. I know the Marauders are at that level right now, so it's going to be tough. But again, the guy keep it going. Season's not over yet. Still got a lot to play for. So good luck to our hockey Marauders out there. All right. We also got to talk about the swimming guys as they defeated Del Barton this week. Again, they're also number 4 in the state of New Jersey. They won 98-72 against Delby. And it started off right away with the 200 medley relay race. Frankie Peacock, Isaac Rivers, Chase Thomas, Fabio Yepes will win at a time of 1:40.75. Heading into the 200 freestyle, Thomas Gall, Michael Florentino got a 2-3 finish there for the Marauders. In the 200 individual medley, Jonah Briggs got his first win of the evening with a time of 2:03.24. Will Hines in second place as well. In the 50 freestyle, Frankie Precopper won that at a time of 22:14. Isaac Rivers right behind him at 22:23. That was a close race there for our Marauders. going 1-2. That's fantastic. And the 100 butterfly, Frankie Precop, Fabio Yepes gets a 2-3 finish. And the 100 freestyle, Isaac Rithers and Thomas Gallen will be 1-2. Isaac would win it at 50.11. Thomas Gallen running behind him at 50.64. In the 500 freestyle, Jonah Briggs wins it in convincing fashion, mind you. Convincing fashion. In 4:57.21. In the 200 freestyle relay, the team of Nikolai Scherholz, Thomas Gallen, Isaac Rithers, and Frankie Precop will win it at a time of 1:31.75. In the 100 backstroke, Will Hines would win it at a time of 57.38. Michael Florentino in third. In the 100 breaststroke, Fabio Yepes in third, and Murkoff in fourth there. In the 400 freestyle relay, this was the best race of the evening. All right, because the team of Nikolai Scherholz, Michael Fortino, Jonah Briggs, Will Hines, they were behind going into the last race, in the last part of the race. But then Will Hines was able to catch up and pass. I believe that's Kenny East of Delby, able to win that in 3:27.71 to get the Marauders the win in that race. Very exciting. Crowd was going bananas for that. So, final, again, 98-72. Marauders again 4-0 on the year for the swim guys. And they got senior night coming up on Tuesday. This is a big contest. They're taking on number 12 ranked PCTI. So that's gonna be the big matchup. I'm probably gonna go cover that. Most likely do a little double header that day, cover the swimming match and then go cover the Dickinson basketball match as well. That's gonna be on senior night Tuesday. Then they go to Loyola, Maryland for the Catholic Invitational Tournament on Saturday, and then the Hudson County Meet of Champions on Sunday. All right, moving on. The wrestling team made an absolute positively great statement at home against number 4 Bergen Catholic. I mean, the barn was rocking. It was intense. Instead of me telling you everything that happened, we're going to let the highlights tell you for yourself. So I was on the call with Ben Osilik on D1 Media Pro. All right.
To the barn and...
Sorry. Okay. So again, I was on the call for D1 Media Pro with Ben Osilik on the Unofficious Network. Again, top 5 matchup in the barn for our Marauders. Let's see what happens right about now.
And welcome to the barn in downtown Jersey City. Happy New Year, everyone. We got a top 5 matchup here on Wrestling Night at the barn as number 3 St. Peter's Prep takes on number 4 Bergen Catholic, which is hanging on here. And we got a potential pin opportunity. Ref's counting. 3, 4, 5. And does he get it? Yes, he does!
And the Marauder Nation erupts
Joey Ruiz with the pin
on Logan Canto.
at 3:48. It's gonna be 6-3 Marauders. Birdie looking for another takedown. States is looking for a takedown, and it could be reversal. And he has a mat down. 2, 3. That's another 2.
He's got another 2.
So the score is now
11-2.
That's 2.
He's driving the shoulder. He's gonna get it. Crowd will erupt if he does.
Let's see, there's the shoulder still on the ground. Still on the ground. Got the pin!
Got it. What a match by Anthony Verdi.
So make that 12-3 now in favor of the Marauders.
And get the pin. This is up 5-0 right now after a takedown and a near fall. Mark can't really escape.
Harris rolling him over. Trying to get the pin. Harris gets Mark on his back. Ref is counting. Ref is counting, and it's a pin by Anthony Harris.
Wow.
The Oklahoma commit, welcome back. Harris defeats Mason Mark by pinfall. It's going to be 18-7 for the Marauders. It'll be really interesting to see how these two are going to. He's got Patty on his back. Will there be a pin?
Yes, there will.
And Marauder
55 seconds in.
That's all it took, and Johnny Barron gives the Marauders a comfortable 24-13 lead.
24-13.
He's out with the stuff. He's got him on his back already. Will this be quick?
And it is 16 seconds.
That's all it took.
16 seconds. Wow. Wow. Wow.
And it's 30-13 here. 15 seconds left. Jake needs to do something now.
Good block there.
Gets the stuff.
Does he get the two? Yes, he does. He gets the two. And do we get a two back? No, we do not.
He wins.
Wow. Wow. Referees are discussing this. Referees are discussing this. And they're saying, no, he did not have position. He did not have position. Coaches are arguing, thought he had a potential 2-point reversal on the hold.
Lucy Four is arguing.
Coaches for Bergen are arguing as well. But it's going to be a 5-4 victory for Jake Tallarico. Crowd goes nuts for Marauder Nation.
And there's
the two. Looking for a pin.
He's got him on his back. We get the number 5 wrestler, New Jersey.
He does.
With the pin. He does. Loudon Henry with the pin. 39-13.
Wow.
It's 0-0 here between Sadaka and Anthony Bormetti. Of course, Bormetti's brother Sal.
He's trying to get something here. And he gets a 2.
And he gets 2.
5 to go. And that will do it. 3-point decision.
3 points.
42-13.
That's a statement here.
So I'm looking back at my records, okay? There's not a lot of matches between these two teams, right?
Yeah.
So according to the records, this is unofficial, okay? So it looks like the last time Gino's escape went there. And Gino takes him down again, looking for the reversal. Oh, that was a good counter by Gino back at 2.
Good try there.
15 to go. Looking for the escape. 10 to go. Gino trying to hang on with 5, with 3, 2, does not escape, and that's going to do it. 45-13 on the 3-point decision. By 3 points early in the evening, so they're now 7 on the year.
As expected. I think Prep Winter Sports definitely taking a turn for the best here.
He's looking for a pin. He's got positioning.
He's counting.
Got a 4.
Will there be a freshman pin for Piparo?
It's close.
Too close to tell. He's going to drive some more.
The referee's turning.
Turns too
Good
much.
turn there. That's going to be a 3-point. Yep, that's going to be a 3-point near
Probably
fall.
gonna be a 3. Yep.
Yeah, 3-point near fall there.
So 5-0
5-0
for Josh Piparo.
Good match, though. Good match here by Josh Piparo in his debut.
Great job. Great job. Freshman debut, Josh Piparo
11-2.
wins by major decision. Not just a decision, but a major decision.
So make that now 49-13. Forward trying to get the cradle down. Legs locked in. getting the arms around the back.
And we are back. Apologies for the little technical glitch on the podcast. So we're not going to play the rest of the highlights just because of the glitch that happened with them. So if you want to take a look at the rest of the highlights, again, check on social media pages, also on our YouTube page as well at SOTM Network for the full highlights. But boy, the wrestling team against Bergen, that was an absolute dominant performance. They were down 3-0 early on, okay? They were down 3-0 early on. But then they, from that point on, they absolutely dominated. You know, they would have, I'm going to count this right now for you guys. They had 7 pins, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. No, sorry, 6 pins. They had 6 pins, ladies and gentlemen. 6. I mean, talk about one-way traffic. That was absolutely one-way traffic, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Ruiz, Anthony 30, Anthony Harris, John Barron, Sal Bormetti, and Loudon Henry were the guys who had the pins in that one. Then they would take on the Catholic School duels, okay? Coming off beating Bergen for the first time since my senior year, 2010. They would take on St. Augustine in the first round, okay? Remember, Mars were number 2 seed coming in. St. Joe's opted out. A lot of people don't like that. So they'll be the number 1. They get the first round by Mars number 2, take on St. Augustine. They would win 53-15. Then they took on CBA and also destroyed them as well. Number 8 ranked CBA, 42-24. Jake Telerico would get a 3-0 decision there. Lorna Henry would get a 2-1 decision, make it 6-3. Giovanni Sheena gets a 5-3 decision, making 9-7. And then talk about more pins. 4 of the next 5 decisions for the Marauders were pins, starting with Jonathan Fuller at 547, Max Northern on 144, Joey Ruiz at 135, and Dominic Latini with a pen at 315. Anthony 31 by a 2-1 decision, and the Marauders won that one 42-24 before losing in the final to Del Barton. Nobody needs to know the score because it's that bad, but 66-0 was the score. No, let's talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. It's okay, though. Great results, though. Great results, right? They defeat number 8. They defeat number 4, okay? And they defeated number 8 also, guys, without Anthony Harris and Caden McCarty, okay? Caden's still out. Anthony's, gonna get his lumps. He's coming off injury, so again, Marauders are banged up. A lot of teams are banged up this time of year, but Marauders they're still kicking. They're still doing their thing. So shout out to the wrestling guys. They've done a hell of a job this past week, and they're gonna take on the Escape the Rock tournament on Saturday and Sunday in Holland, Pennsylvania. Right. 2 more things to talk about. The next thing we're going to talk about is the number 9 indoor track team competing at the Armory Hispanic Games. Okay. In the 55-meter hurdles, Corey Greenfield came in 7th overall, and the 4x400-meter relay team came in 4th overall. The high jump, Tyler Bell came in 8th. In the triple jump, Noah Willingham came in 15th. And the 1-mile freshman run, Harry Anderson came in 8th. And the 1-mile novice, Daniel Nemeth at 9th. Alex Giattino in 11th. Luke Schreiber in 15th. And the 55-meter hurdles for the novice, Anson Hart, 12th place overall. And the high jump novice, you had Aiden Webb, 9th overall. 55-meter hurdles, freshman sophomore. Shout out to Chad Stone for the victory at 7.88. Jaden Cattle in 16th. And the 4x200 relay team, the freshman sophomore guys got 8th place for the A team, 15th place for the B team. In the 400-meter dash, Corey Greenfield in 8th, Jason Peterson in 9th. And the 1-mile run, Tommy O'Brien in 2nd overall, Liam Rocks in 13th. And the 4x200 relay team came in 2nd overall. And the 200-meter dash, Neko Leslie Lickens in 3rd place overall. And the 800-meter run in the gold category, Jaden Reed came in 7th. And the 800-meter run in the bronze category. Nate Palmeiro came in 8th overall. So, next up for Marauders is the Hudson County Relays, which are going to be today from the Jersey City Armory. Then, the NJSAA non-public A Relays on Wednesday, and then the Standard Games on Sunday as well. So, a lot of action for your track Marauders this week, so we wish them all the best of luck as they compete this week. Last but not least, we're going to talk about our fencers, the fencing guys. They're now 3-0 in the year after they defeated Bayonne 19-8, which they were led at Sabre by freshman Kyle Lally with a 2-0 record. At foil, they were led by Elijah Watson at 3-0. Sebastian Thoreau at 2-1, Ryan Carbonell 2-1. And at Epi, they were led by Justin Schur and Caleb Greenfield with 2-0. 2 wins to nothing each. Kevin Dunn also with 2 wins as well. So they're 3-0. They're going to next take on Oratory Prep today at the barn. That stream will be on YouTube. You can find that link on our app. Then they go on the road to take on Columbia on Thursday. All right. So that's going to do it for everything that happened this week in Marauder Country. Let's take a look at what's going to happen this week for our athletic squads. And you take a look. You have, on Monday, we have 3 events to talk about. Fencing taking on Oratory Prep 4 p.m. at the barn, we just talked about. Indoor track at the Hudson County Relays at the Jersey City Armory. And bowling takes on McNair 4:30 at Hudson Lanes. Tuesday, swimming takes on Senior Night against PCTI. 4:30 start there. Basketball takes on Dickinson for a 7:30 start. On Wednesday, indoor track takes on the NJSAA non-public A Relays in Toms River. Hockey takes on St. Augustine at the Hollydale Arena. And bowling takes on Schneider at Hudson Lanes. For Thursday, ice hockey taking on Paul VI, 4 p.m. at Barnabas Hockey House. Fencing takes on Columbia, 5 p.m. at Columbia High School. And then if you talk about basketball, taking on St. Benedict's Prep, 7 p.m. at St. Benedict's Prep High School. Then, nothing on Friday. We're going to Saturday. Wrestling goes to the Escape the Rock tournament, 8 a.m. start in Holland, Pennsylvania. Swimming takes on the Catholic Invitational Tournament, 12 p.m. at Loyola University in Maryland. And basketball takes on Rumson Fairhaven, 1 p.m. start at Rumson Fairhaven High School. Wrestling and swimming will continue on Sunday. And then indoor track will take on the Standard Games, 8:30 a.m. at the New York City Armory. All right. So that's what's going on this week in Marauder Country. Okay. Last but not least, we need to talk about the Marauder Player of the Week Award. And that's always going to be sponsored by our friends at the Chalk Talk Podcast. So, Iggy and Jackson, tell the viewers what the Chalk Talk Podcast is all about.
I'm Ignacio Mara alongside Jackson Briamonte. And, we're just here to promote an advertisement. Jackson, would you like to explain what the advertisement is?
Yeah, so we're here promoting our podcast, Chalk Talk Podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you can find your podcasts. We also have socials such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You want to follow those for additional content along with the podcast. Challenge videos, trivia videos, all that good stuff. We're just 2 friends that talk sports. We have interviews, cover the latest news, do hot takes, just all the good stuff in the sports world, getting it out there for you guys to listen and enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're just debating, hot takes, all that, and we'll be covering some Marauder sports this year too. So just check us out. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Chalk Talk Podcast. Enjoy the rest of your event. Chalk Talk out.
So thank you to Jackson and Iggy for promoting their Chalk Talk Podcast. Very good podcast. I highly recommend you all listening to it. Again, that's Chalk Talk Podcast on Spotify and on YouTube, right? And again, Chalk Talk _podcast on social media to find all the latest in the sports world from Iggy and Jackson. Okay. So now back to what we were talking about, the Marauder Player of the Week Award. And again, we had some great candidates last week, including Nico Pena basketball, Anthony Lee of wrestling, Jason Peterson of track, and Connor Reynolds of wrestling. So Let's reveal now who won the award by getting a drum roll, please. Right. And the winner, with 45% of the votes, this man won by 5 votes. And the winner of this week's Marauder Player of the Week award goes to, from the track team, Jason Peterson. Congratulations to Jason for winning this award. Again, he had a great week for the track guys. And now we're going to reveal 5 more candidates for next week's award. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, from the basketball team, this guy, I know people are going to say Nico Payne should get again. No. I know. We can't do back-to-back. I don't like back-to-back. So this guy had 2 great games, including being the leading scorer against North Star, the second leading scorer in that New Year's jump off against Ramapo, the one, the only, Peyton Miller. This next guy from the wrestling team had 2 victories, including pinning the number 5 wrestler in that weight class from Bergen Catholic, Loudon Henry. This guy from the swim team, he was a catalyst with 3 first-place finishes against Del Bart. This guy is Jonah Briggs. This guy from the fencing squad went 3-0 against Bayonne, Elijah Watson. And last but not least, this guy got first place in the 55-meter hurdles at the Hispanic Games, the one, the only, Chad Stone. So those are your 5 great candidates again for this week. Make sure you vote on the app who you think should be this week's Marauder Player of the Week. And you have until Saturday, January 13th at 11:59 p.m. to vote for who you think should be this week's Marauder Player of the Week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for another episode of the State of Mars podcast. I want to thank you all once again for tuning in. We're looking forward to recapping our Marauders next week. You know, there's been a great winter start so far for the most part. And we want to continue to discuss all the good things that happened at Grand War. So, I'm Renato Rodriguez of the class of 2010, signing off. And as always, let's go prep.